Thank you for visiting the Winter Garden Yoga YouTube channel. My name is Brian, and I'm the founder and the co-owner of Winter Garden Yoga. I developed a system of yoga called functional yoga instruction. It's the only yoga out there that doesn't emphasize flexibility. Flexibility is not required. So, if the images you've seen on social media of pretzel poses have scared you away from yoga, you're definitely in the right place. If you want to get strong, if you want to be mobile, and you want to find a safe practice of yoga, our method of yoga will help. We use muscles instead of gravity to do our poses, and we focus on slow, controlled movement. As a result, you get more strength, more muscle tone, more mobility, and you'll feel more confident. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to check out day 2 of the 7-day yoga challenge, because we're going to be building off of that practice. When you're ready, grab your yoga mat and let's get started. Awesome. Day 3. We're going to just jump right in with some half Sun Salutations, and we're going to just build where we left off yesterday. So, when you're ready, come to the center of your yoga mat. Check and correct your feet. Mountain pose to the best of your ability. Hands to heart center. Let's start breathing in and out through our nose. Find an exhale. Extend your arms, palms down. Internally rotate your arms, open your arms wide. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Turn your palms up and bring your arms up overhead for extended arms mountain pose. Hold and breathe. Remember the action of dropping your tailbone but lifting your skull, keeping your arms straight and keeping your rib cage down. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Keep breathing. Hands come through heart center in a prayer fashion. Touch the front of your thighs. Bend your knees slightly. And we come into the rearward shift, or the half forward fold. It's also called a hip hinge. Hold here and breathe here. For 3, 2, 1. Stand straight up. Tone your legs, tone your seat, tone your abs. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Extend your arms, palms down. Internally rotate your arms. Inhale. Externally rotate your arms. Bring your arms up overhead for extended arms mountain pose. Hold and breathe. Keep your legs toned, glutes toned, abs toned, arms toned. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Hands come through heart center in a prayer fashion. Touch the front of your thighs. Bend your knees slightly. Rearward shift. Steady breathing. Try to keep your head and your neck neutral. Breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Hang in there for 3, 2, 1. Stand straight up. Tone your legs, tone your glutes, tone your abs. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Extend your arms, palms down. Internally rotate your arms, open wide. Big inhale here. Exhale. Externally rotate your arms. Bring your arms up overhead for 3, Keep working all your muscles. 2, concentrate on your technique. 1, exhale. Hands come through heart center in a prayer fashion. Separate your hands, touch your thighs, bend your knees slightly, rearward shift. Hold and breathe. Keep trying to lift your chest. And stand up nice and straight. Tone your legs, tone your glutes, hands to heart center. This is a postural reset. So you lift your skull, drop your tailbone, inhale, exhale, drop your hands. Good. Let's begin with our standing sequence. Bring all 10 toenails to the front of your mat. My right leg, your left leg, let's step back and wide to the left. Starting position. Double check your feet, please. You see I shimmy and shuffle around to correct myself. Please feel free to shimmy and shuffle around to correct yourself too. Front leg turns out 90 degrees. Rear leg turns in just about 30 degrees. Front hand to the front thigh. Rear hand out like a T. Inhale. Exhale. Drive your hips. We get into triangle pose. Steady breathing. Keep toning your legs. Try to make the bottom set of your ribs the same length as your top set. Try not to sag through your spine. Use your trunk muscles, use your legs, use your glutes. Hang in there for 3, stay firm, 2, 1. Tone up just a little extra. Come on up to the shape of a T. Drop your hands. Let's turn our feet to the other side. 30 degrees on the rear leg, 90 degrees on that front leg. Let your front hand touch your front thigh. Rear hand out to a T. Inhale. As you exhale, drive your hips to your right. When you feel stuck, stop. It's totally fine. Brace everything. Use your legs, use your trunk muscles, use as many muscles as you can to feel strong and secure. We don't want to feel like gravity is pulling us down. We want to feel as if we are deliberately putting ourselves in these positions safely and with strength. Now hang in there. Tone up just a little more. Come on up to the shape of a T. Use your muscles. Drop your hands, please. From right here, turn your rear leg so it's facing forward, more or less. And this, your right leg, will go 90 degrees. Hands to your waist. As you exhale, bend your front leg as far as you like, just as long as your knee more or less stays over your ankle bone. Rear leg as straight as possible. Warrior 2. Hold here and breathe here. Now you may notice that even as I'm demonstrating and teaching, I'm kind of looking down and double checking things. Feel free to do that for yourself as well. It's okay. Look down, make sure your feet are set. Look around, make sure your legs are set. And then when you feel ready, bring all your attention into the practice. Arms straight out, legs toned. You're trying to tuck your pelvis under, keep your abs toned. And now let's straighten the front leg, drop the arms, and we'll turn to the other side. Rear foot is more or less 0 degrees. The left leg is more or less 90 degrees. Hands to your waist when you're ready. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your front leg as much as you can. You don't have to go super deep. Just as long as you keep your front knee more or less over your front ankle bone. Try to be as upright as possible. Bring your hands out to a T. Warrior two. Steady breathing. Keep your legs toned. Keep your seat toned. You're trying to tone the lower part of your abs to tuck your pelvis under. And you'll feel a nice little response in your hips. Hang in there for 3, 2, 1. Straighten your front leg, please. Drop your arms. Toe heel your feet together. It'll give you a nice little bit of relief in your hips. Let's turn and face the front of the mat. Reset your posture, please. Mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale. Now today we're going to add a new pose. It's called side angle pose. And we're going to combine triangle with warrior two. So here we go. Your left leg steps back and wide to the left. Starting position. We've been here before. We're experts now. Now we're going to set up like warrior two, but we're going to borrow from triangle pose. So your right leg, spin it out 90 degrees. Your left leg is going to stay at 0 degrees. This foot is pointing this way. This foot is pointing that way. Just like warrior two. So we bend the front leg as much as we like or as little as we like. Shimmy and shuffle around. Now we're set for warrior two. Hands out to a T. From here, we're going to build into side angle. So keeping your arms out at a T, we're going to reach out over the front leg here. Now make sure you're reaching out and over. Don't reach down. Reach out and over until you feel stuck. Then all you have to do is drop this arm. This arm will come and kind of karate chop your inner thigh. And your top arm will be out to a T. Hold here and breathe here. Keep your torso braced and keep your legs engaged. Steady breathing for 3, 2, 1. Keep your legs engaged. Come up to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Drop your arms. Let's switch sides. Rear foot points at 0 degrees. Front foot is at 90 degrees. Kind of like this. Bend your front leg as much as you like. You see, I kind of double check and correct as I go. I would encourage you to do the same. Hands out to the T. Warrior two. Inhale. As you exhale, reach out and over. Don't reach down, reach out and over. When you feel stuck, let your front hand just sort of drop down. And that's going to get you set up for the side angle pose. Hold here and breathe here. Put some action in your arms. Tone up your arms. Keep your legs toned. Keep your torso toned. Hang in there for 3, 2, 1. Stay toned. Come up to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Drop your arms. Good work. That's challenging. Now we'll toe heel our feet in. Get some relief in our hips. And let's reset our pose with mountain pose. Tuck your tailbone under. Tone your legs. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, drop your hands. Good. We're going to try a different balance pose today. We're going to try tree pose. If you want to do squatting without squatting, what we did yesterday, you may. If you want to try tree pose, let's follow along together. bring your feet together nice and tight. Before we begin, remember, you can put your hand on a chair if you need to, or you can put your hand on a wall if you need to, with the hope that eventually you'll wean yourself off of the chair and wean yourself off of the wall. Okay, so feet together. Put all the weight into your right leg. Let your arms be loose. Your arms are just going to get in the way, and that's all right. Bend your left knee just enough that your left toes barely touch the floor. Now you can stay here. This can be your tree pose forever. Or turn your left knee out and let your left foot come to your right calf. And you can see I'm struggling a little with this today. It's yoga practice, not yoga perfect. Hold here and breathe here. Do your best to keep pointing your knee out to the side. Steady breathing. 3, 2, 1. I almost made it. It's okay if you mess up. It's not a big deal. The yoga police are not going to come crashing through your window and tear gas you. It just happens. This is where I am today. So I just move on. We go to the other side. I hope you will too. Feet together. Put all the weight into your left leg. Bend your right knee just enough so that your toes are barely touching the ground. Let your arms be loose and do your best to keep your gaze on the horizon. Try not to look down. If you feel ready, turn your right knee out and bring your right foot to your left calf. Your arms are just going to kind of be in the way because it doesn't really matter. Putting your hands here, to me, it doesn't matter. What matters is what's going on in your hips and your legs. So really concentrate on trying to point your right knee to the right. Hang in there with me for 3, 2, 1. Gently turn your knee forward, both feet down, both hands down. Great. Let's come to the ground as gracefully as possible, and let's go through just a little bit of quiet time for about a minute. Straighten out my mat here. And let's lie down nice and easy. Turn your palms up toward the ceiling. Close your eyes, please. Inhale deeply into your nose. Try to fill your tummy with air, ribs, chest, and then just exhale through your nose, relax. And now for the next minute or so, you can pause the video if you need to stay here a little longer. But for the next minute or so, try not to do anything. The breath will eventually normalize. Your heart rate will come down. We just have to be quiet and get out of the way. Do an internal scan and make sure you're not holding tension anywhere. Make sure your jaw is free, shoulders loose, glutes loose, hips loose, legs and feet loose. Just breathe. Now one at a time, bring one knee to the chest, bring another knee to your chest, You can hold on to the tops of your knees, or you can hold on under your knees, whatever feels comfortable for you. And just lie still. Try not to pull really tight. There's almost a compulsion to ball up really tight. Try not to. I know that those deep stretches can feel good in the short term, but in the long term, they may be making you stiffer. It's just the way the brain works and the way stretching works. So if you can just be very calm, gentle, and easy, your body will respond better. You'll get more flexibility and more range of motion versus tugging on tight muscles. Now, slowly roll to one side. Slowly come on up to a seated position. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching the video. I would love to know how you're feeling and what you thought about the practice. Please like this video and leave a comment below. I'd also love to hear from you about what types of videos you'd like to see on Winter Garden Yoga's YouTube channel. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and share to help us spread the good word for a safe and efficient way to get strong and mobile. Go forth and be awesome.